What's up, guys? Welcome to Heroes Avenue, and today we're going to be talking about the Joker and Black Adam. But first, let's talk about the Joker, because what the hell is going on with the sequel right now? So yesterday, if you guys haven't been paying attention to the internet, social media, there was a report from the Hollywood Reporter that Todd Philips is planning on, or is in negotiations or had meetings with Warner Brothers about a Joker sequel, as well as developing another origin movie for DC. Alright, so that was the first story, and then Deadline went in and debunked it, and pretty much saying that didn't happen. And Todd Philips himself, he went on a recent Q&A either today or yesterday, and he talked about this whole weird rumor that started out of nowhere. And this is coming from the playlist, and they were there during a Q&A with Todd Philips, and Todd Philips, this is what he said. He said, "Yeah, that was written about today, and I have to be honest, it came out of nowhere. It referred to a meeting that was never had. I thought it was anticipatory at best. Obviously, sequels have been discussed when a movie that cost 60 million made $1 billion, but we have not had any serious conversations about it. We don't have a deal with Joaquin. They don't have a deal with me and the writer. I don't know where that came from. Honest to God. It's a hard thing to refute when you don't have a Twitter account and you're not really out there. You just go, okay, this will disappear in 24 hours. Let's move on." So there you go. That meeting never happened with Warner Brothers. They don't have a deal with Joaquin either, or with Todd Phillips or the writer. So what's gonna happen from here? Is it gonna happen? Will it happen? I'm sure those negotiations could still happen later down the line. I mean, this movie, again, it cost $60 million to make, made $1 billion. Those meetings have to happen. I mean, and for me personally, I feel like I don't know. You guys might feel different, but I don't want a sequel to the Joker. I feel the way they left off was perfect. And then after that, it's up to our own imagination. I don't think that needs to be manifested into a sequel at all. I think the fact that they just left it out open-ended is perfect. And again, this movie was meant to just be only one movie. It wasn't meant to make a sequel or anything like that. No matter how much you love this, no matter how much you love the ending, or how much you think it deserves a sequel. Yeah, a sequel could happen, and of course, it doesn't mean a sequel could be as successful as the second one, because we've seen that many times. Sequels could crash and burn, and destroy what the first one has built. But again, I could be wrong. They could make a sequel, and it could be even better than the first one. I just feel like the first one is truly a masterpiece. It's a pure art piece, and I feel like it's best when it stands alone, and it doesn't need help of the second one. But again, I love Dark Knight. I'm not a true fan of Batman Begins, but Dark Knight is the better movie for myself in terms of what sequels can do. So there you go. But I want to know your guys' thoughts on this. Do you guys think a sequel could still happen? Do you guys think they will have that meeting with Todd Phillips? What do you think in the comments below? Let me know. Alright, so let's get into this Black Adam story. So looks like The Rock went on to he's going around doing interviews, and he talked about the Black Adam with the recent announcement with the the release date of the December 2021. He went on to Screen Rant and talked about if we'll see Shazam and Shazam crossover with Black Adam, and this is what he said. He says, "Without giving too much away, it's not in the plans right now. I think the approach that we're talking, I feel really good about, and all of the filmmakers do too as well. It's an origin story, and that's where we started and we root it, and then we build out from there. Now, to say Shazam isn't on my radar, of course Shazam is, but so is all of DC." And then he confirms the Justice Society. He says, "JSA, we will introduce you to the world to JSA." So there you go. JSA is coming to Black Adam. I think we reported a while ago, probably a year ago by now, that they were developing a JSA movie. But it looks like JSA will be appearing in the Black Adam movie with The Rock. We don't know if it's going to be the first or the second movie of Black Adam, but they're going to show up somewhere in the Black Adam franchise. So this is very interesting, and I don't know. I'm one of those people that feel like Black Adam should have been either in the after credit scene of Shazam, or be in somewhere in the plans of appearing in the Shazam movie. I feel like that's a huge missed opportunity for him to play as the villain of Shazam. But I mean, I'm just one guy. But yeah, this is very interesting. I am so excited to see the JSA come to the live action. I think that'll be a good way to bring a new ensemble cast that is not the Justice League, and bring in a new ensemble cast that people aren't really familiar with, or they are kind of familiar with, but not too much. I mean, we've seen them in Smallville and with the Arrowverse, with Legends of Tomorrow. But I feel like putting them on the big screen, putting them up there, I feel like it would be a great way to show them to everyone and to the world. And I feel like that would make sense to put them in a Black Adam movie just because of the era, and it would be really cool to explore all that. But yeah, this is really cool. I think the way DC is developing their future is still up in the air right now. We don't know where it's going. But it's very hopeful right now. But I want to know your guys' thoughts on all this. Let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys again. Bye.